All right, as you know, the holidays are upon us, and here at ABC 10, we want to remind you about staying safe on the roads for those of you planning to drive to or from grandmother's house and all that stuff. Joining us this morning, Reuben Jones with the California Highway Patrol. Reuben, thank you for coming in. I assume CHP does holiday parties like everybody else is doing holiday parties. Is this a busy time of the year for you folks at CHP? Because you know people have probably had a couple of pops and they're driving.
This will definitely be a very, very busy time of the year. We're anticipating today and tomorrow probably to be really busy on the roadways as people travel to and from to get to families and loved ones' homes to celebrate the holidays together. Which we're expecting an increase in the number of cars out there.
Do you have special eyes out this time of the year? Because obviously people are out visiting and doing whatnot. Is that critical time of the holidays? Does that end, say, New Year's Day? Pretty much you're back to normal, whatever that might be?
Well, besides the eyes of Santa, who is in contact with the CHP,
yes,
tells us what he sees, there will be a holiday enforcement period. It will start Wednesday at 6 p.m., which is Christmas Eve, and it will end Sunday at midnight, which theoretically would be Monday. And so we're going to have a lot more officers out there making sure people get to their destinations safely. We don't want this holiday to be associated with the death of a loved one.
Right. How distracted are drivers these days? Is it getting more and more so? And what are they distracted by?
We see an increase in distracted driving crashes simply because our phones are so smart. They're called smartphones for a reason. I don't think anybody anticipated to what length we would be using our phones. So phones are going to be a major distraction. Maybe people's thoughts as they are thinking about, they've got their bills and now I've got to buy presents.
Right.
And so the stress of just the holiday season can be distracting.
There's a lot of road construction going on too, and people have been mentioning that to us too, like exits that were open yesterday are not open today. What are some other holiday stressors that people are dealing with as you have to deal with?
Well, besides the increased traffic, again, there's that financial aspect to it. So if you do find yourself on your way, the Caltrans website has a lot of good information on it as to what's going to be open and what's going to be closed, when construction's going to be going on.
So in terms of CHP, you have different alerts that come out during the year about, maximum enforcement, this and that. Would you say this ranks as near the top of when you have most of your people out with eyes open?
Absolutely. This one and Thanksgiving are our biggest travel holidays of the year. So we just want people to get to their destination safely. We want them to enjoy the holidays with loved ones in one piece.
We've been talking a lot about the weather too and the roadways. How much of that, the bad weather, impacts your job?
It definitely impacts it a lot because now the roadways are more slick. For some reason, people sometimes will not slow down or check their tire pressure. Different, sort of what we call pre-patrol checks for us. Do your pre-patrol check before you leave the house. Make sure the wipers are in good shape. Make sure you got good tread depth. Make sure that the defroster works. That's important during the holidays when you're using during the inclement weather. And so just be aware of your surroundings, the vehicle that are around you, and the rain. If it's raining, slow down. If it's foggy, slow down. If it's snowing, slow down.
Slow down.
There's a pattern here.
I got you, Reuben. All right, Reuben Jones, CHP. Happy holidays to you, Reuben.
Same to you.
And everybody, all our friends at CHP. Thank you.
Thank you for having us.